Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will learn about momentum and impulse. This is the new topic for you. So please listen carefully and also watch all the video. Okay, to explain more about momentum, I will show you a video. In this video, the ball of the baseballs, it is projected by a generator with the speed that more than the speed of sound. And then let's see what happened. Okay, it is too fast, so we will see the slow motion of the ball. Okay, we can see here these people is put 9 globes, and then you may see that all globes are tear out or rip out, right? And then it looks like the ball is not decelerate, not decelerate by the gloves. Usually, when someone throw a ball to you, and then if you cannot catch the ball, at least the direction of the ball will be changed, right? It will like bounce or decelerate. But in this video you may see that it looks like the ball cannot be stopped. Now this video is related to the topic that we will learn, which is about momentum. So what is momentum exactly? Momentum is momentum actually is the difficulty for us to stop the moving object. So momentum is defined as a product of mass and velocity. So if the object has big mass, it will be hard for us, it will be difficult for us to stop when the object moves. And then same like a basketball, even though maybe mass of the basketball is not very high, but if the ball of the basketball is move with the speed that more than a speed of sound, or maybe like 400 meters per second, it will has a very high momentum. So that's why it can tear up or rip out the globes. Okay, now how if we want to calculate momentum? Momentum can be calculated by using this formula, which is mass times velocity. Okay, here velocity is a factor, so that's why the momentum, because it is like product of mass multiplied by velocity, the momentum is also a factor. Okay, so you know that mass can has a unit kilogram, and then velocity has a unit meter per second. So the unit of momentum here is kilogram meter per second. Okay, remember momentum is a factor. Okay, I will give you a question. Calculate the momentum of 1,600 kilogram truck moving 7 meter per second east. Here the direction. So momentum will be mass times velocity, which is I think this one, kilogram meter per second to east. Number 2 is you can follow the same step. So I will go directly to number 3. Calculate the mass of a sprinter with a momentum. Okay, so this is the momentum, and then this is the velocity. So we need to calculate mass, momentum divided by velocity divided. Okay, I think I need a calculator, so remember you need to have calculator, because in IGCSE is a must for you to use calculator. Okay, this is 75 kilogram. It's easy, right? Okay, now I want to talk about impulse, but before that I will show you video related to impulse, but I cannot make it play. Why? I think it's because, okay, now here it is. Okay, in this video you may see when this guy is throw the egg will have a momentum, and then because of the board here, the momentum should be become a zero because the egg should be stopped. But the difference is when, okay, let's go back, when the no. Okay, here, but the difference is when the egg is thrown to the board and the egg will be broken, pecah gitu ya. But if we throw the object to like a fabric, the soft material, the ball is okay, it not broken ya. Why this thing happen is because impulse. Okay, so I will talk more about impulse in the next slide. What is impulse? Impulse is change of momentum. Okay, so to talk more about this, I will show you the second Newton's law, which is a resultant force will be equal to mass times acceleration. This is what Newton said, right? But we know also acceleration is the change of velocity divided by time. So if we substitute the acceleration to this formula, this equation, so it will be like this: mv minus mu divided by t. This is the delta v. Okay, we know that this one mv is a momentum. So this one mv is the momentum final, mu is momentum initial. So mv minus mu, it is the change of momentum. The change of momentum will be equal to F resultant force that work on an object multiplied by time. So from this formula, we can see that impulse, which is the change of momentum, impulse is the change of momentum. Usually the symbol is I capitalized, can be calculated as a force multiplied by time. Okay, in previous video, we know that when the egg is thrown to the board, the egg is experience the change of momentum, right? From certain velocity become zero, so it's experience the change of momentum, or we call as an impulse. You know that impulse is F multiplied by time. F, it means the force from external, from the other. So when the object reach the ball, because it's experience change of momentum, because there is a board, it needs to be stopped. It means the board give the force to the egg like this. It is give a force to the egg because the time of the egg and the board to interact is very short. That's why in this process it will produce very high force. Yeah, and then it makes the egg broken. Yeah. However, if we change the board, if we change the board to a fabric, what will happen? If we change a board to the fabric, we can make the time between egg and the fabric to interact higher, longer. So that's why the force produced in this process will be smaller, so the egg will not broken. This process is used to in our daily life. If you ride a car, you will always need to put your seat belt. Why? Because if a collision happen, the seat belt will make the time longer for you in a collision. So that's why the force produced will be smaller. Okay, this is about impulse. So you need to remember, to know about impulse, you can calculate by using F multiplied by time, and also you can find it from the change of momentum. Okay, I will go directly to the question. A force with this force is act on an object. Okay, this is time, this is mass, this is F, and then initially mean u, speed, initial speed u. Calculate impulse of the force. Okay, we know impulse can be calculated from F force multiplied by time or change of momentum. In here we don't know about the final speed, so we can use impulse by this formula. F multiplied by time, F is 18 and then time is 45, right? So it is I think 81, and then the what is that? The unit can be kilogram meter per second, same as momentum, or because it is force is Newton and time is in second. So it can also Newton second. Calculate the change momentum. Impulse is change of momentum, so of course it is the same, which is 18 Newton second or 81 kilogram meter per second. Calculate the final momentum. Okay, delta P is V final minus P initial, right? It means V final is delta P plus P initial. Delta P is 80 plus P initial is mass 6 U times U 15. Okay. Here we need to careful because it is factor. So here we know that force is to is, so let's make an agreement. Is positive, ini is positive, so for west it should be negative like this. So impulse here it is positive, because it is to is, but U is a negative, U is negative because it westward, so it is negative. So in here it's not plus, right? So it is should be negative, so it is minus 9, right? So here it is PF minus M minus, it's not 170. We should change this. So it will be minus 9 divided by 6, which is minus 1.5 meter per second. It means an object easily move to west, and then it is let's say give it is maybe it is like hit by something to east, so it is the force. This is initially, and then the ball will be reflected, but it's still to the west. It means the ball, it's still to the west, yeah, because it is minus. So because of this object, the ball is decelerate, yeah, it still move west, but it is with a slower speed, yeah. So you need to be careful with the symbol, yeah. Okay, let's continue. The last is about conservation of momentum. This is happen when two object is collide to each other, collision, tabrakan gitu ya. And then if there is no external force, jadi nggak ada gaya tambahan, what will happen to the momentum? The momentum before collision will be equal with the momentum after a collision. Okay, this is, let's say, happen for the billiard ball, yeah. If you push one ball, it will collide to this ball, and then it will. Now this one is before collision, and if it is already collide, let's say this ball will move here, and this second ball will move here like this after the collision. So the total momentum before collision will be the same with the total momentum after collision. So this is the formula. Let's say this is the mass of first object, the first object, and then u is the velocity, initial velocity, first object. And then mass 2 is mass of second object, u is initial velocity of second object, and v here is a final velocity of first object, v2 is final velocity of a second object. Okay, in collision there are two types, which is elastic collision, where the ball bounce apart, so after collision is moved in their own. So it means v1 it's not the same with v2, but there is an inelastic collision where the ball stick together, so after the collision they are together, move together, or maybe stop together, I don't know. Let's see the question. It means v1 is equal to v2. Okay, let's go directly to the question. Question of collision, 400 grams collision trolley at 15 meters per second toward right. Okay, this is very important for you to know the direction. This is right, let's say it is positive. This is the velocity, this is the mass. Let's say this is the first object, so m1 uy and positive collide with an identical means the second object has same mass, which is 14 gram, moving at speed this one u2 in the same direction, so it is positive direction. The first trolley rebounds means bouncing, to rebound, so it is will become a opposite direction, so it is minus, yeah, minus, it is v1, right, the first trolley v1 after a collision. Calculate the velocity of second trolley after collision, so we can use this formula. This is long, but it is easily to remember. Okay, this is 14, and then uy is 1.5 and 2. Okay, this is 1, 14 2, but this one is minus because it is change its direction. Now we need we need to know v2, right? But here you can see in all there is 14, so we can just like eliminate this. So we only have 1 equal to minus 1.5 plus v2. So if we want to calculate v2 is 2.5 plus 0.5, so v2 will be plus, right? Plus 3.0 meter per second. It means the second trolley is move rightward. Okay, I will make it fast because it's already 23 minutes. Okay, let's go to the next question. This is a mass of a child is sitting. A sitting means is sitting, so the child in the trolley, right? The child is in the trolley. And thrown okay, so this one, it is combination, yeah. The mass one, it will be the child plus the trolley, 25, which is 35 kilogram. When a dad throws a 2 kilogram packet of rice into a trolley at 25 meter per second. So it means it's sitting on a shopping trolley. This trolley and the child is at rest position. So Uy is 0. And then Daddy throws a packet of rice. This is the second mass, which is 2 kilogram, into a trolley with a speed. So this is U2. 2.5 meter per second. Calculate the speed of trolley as it rolls down the aisles. Okay, so this is the inelastic collision. So after the package of rice is thrown to the trolley, of course they will move together. They will have a same final speed, right? So they have the same final speed. So let's use this formula. Okay, and here, because V1 is the same with V2, I can say this like V. So this formula will become like this: M1 plus M2 times V. And then this is same, M1 U1 plus M2 U2, yeah. Let's substitute the value. M1 is 35, but it is at stop in the beginning, so it is 0. And then M2, here M2, this is the package of rice, which is 2 kilogram with the speed 2.5. This is all, so 35 plus 2 V. This is 37 V. This one, it is 0. 2 times 2.5 is 5. Yeah, so V is 5 divided by 37. 5 divided by 37, it is 0.114 meter per second. And you may see here it is positive, so it means it has the same direction as the velocity of rice was thrown, right? It is 2.5 here. We don't know it is to right or left. We don't know. So it has the same velocity. Let's say if it is rightward, so it will become rightward. Okay, I think that's it about momentum, impulse, and then also about collision, conservation of momentum. It is very long, 27 minutes. Hopefully you understand. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.